Dante Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Terence Crawford is currently now 180 pounds. He just revealed it on Twitter. He said 168 is not too far out of reach. But that's not that surprising though, because actually Terence Crawford, he was walking around at 177 pounds when he was still fighting at 140. Crawford, he uploaded this image where he was on the weight scale showing that he was 177 pounds. This was right after he knocked out Ndongo. And he said in the tweet, "Can't wait to start camp. Feeling a little bit heavy. 147 is mine. Work time." That was him announcing that he was going to move to 147. This right here is a photo of Terence Crawford taking a photo with my man Gumaro, who's 5'11" and at the time was like 170 plus pounds. This was at the Shakur Stevenson-Oscar Valdez fight. Just like Terence Crawford was targeting Errol Spence for years, he's now turned his attention to fighting Canelo Alvarez, or the winner of Canelo Alvarez versus Canelo-Charlo at 168. And these images clearly prove that Terence Crawford can make the weight easy. But making the weight and being comfortable at the weight is two different things. Your walk around weight and your fighting weight is not the same thing. But I believe because Terence Crawford is such a special talent, he's like one of the only fighters that can actually pull something like that off and be just as impressive at 168 than he was at 147 or 140. I don't know if the exact same thing could be said about Canelo-Charlo because Jamel is not on Crawford's level, which is why this fight against Canelo Alvarez this month is going to be very, very interesting. Crawford is going to be watching this fight with a lot of interest, and there's a very good chance that if Canelo wins this fight, there's a very good chance Crawford can get that fight because of the simple fact that Canelo-Charlo will be unavailable, and most likely the only options that Canelo Alvarez will have after a Canelo-Charlo fight, assuming he beats Jamel, is to either fight the winner of David Benavidez and Andrade or Terence Crawford. Now, and of course, there's also the option of him fighting against the WBA regular champion David Morrell, which we know is not going to happen. Matter of fact, Canelo would probably prefer to fight David Benavidez before he would fight David Morrell. Now, when it comes to Canelo-Charlo, if he beats Canelo, Jamel, he already said that he would love to take the Crawford fight. It just would be at a different weight class. Now, he was saying this before Crawford was announcing that he's willing to move up to 168. So now the fight can happen at 168, it can happen at 160, meaning there would almost be nothing to stop that fight from happening. Canelo, he hasn't sounded like he's been real interested in taking this fight. He's been saying things like, oh, I won't get the credit, if I fight him. But at the same time, we have to remember he's fighting against Canelo-Charlo, who's moving up two weight classes. And Canelo says that he believes that Jamel is the better of the two twins, which means he's not even factoring in the fact that this fighter is moving up two weight classes. If he's just going off of skill, then he would have to say the same thing when it comes to Terence Crawford, because Terence Crawford is better than Canelo-Charlo. So we'll see. We'll see soon who wins this fight against Charlo and Canelo, and we'll see if the winner decides to fight Terence Crawford, which will be an even bigger fight than this fight against Canelo and Charlo. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.